Hey guys, so this is a new tutorial on how to use your MacBook to share your internet connection. Have you ever wondered whether or not you can share your Ethernet connection to other devices via Wi-Fi, basically using your Mac as a hotspot? Well, the answer is yes, yes you can, and I'll show you how in just a minute. Also, stay tuned in case you're curious to know the opposite, meaning sharing your Wi-Fi connection via Ethernet cable, or how to connect to the internet on the Mac using your iPhone as a USB modem. For this test, I'm using a 2021 M1 Pro MacBook Pro, a regular Ethernet cable, and since my Mac doesn't have a built-in Ethernet port, thank you Apple, I'm using a Basius 8-in-1 USB adapter I purchased a while ago, which also has an Ethernet port. I leave a link to it down below in case you want to purchase it. This is not sponsored, but it's a device that I'm using on a regular basis and it's proven to be really useful over the years, so I highly recommend it in case you need it. Maybe I'll make a dedicated video about it if you guys find it interesting. Let me know. So let's get to it, shall we? In case you find this prompt, click allow. Now, first thing we're gonna do is go to the Wi-Fi menu in the menu bar. Then we're gonna select Wi-Fi settings and then network. You can get to the same place by going to system settings and then choosing network. We're gonna make sure the adapter is in the list and it says connected. Then we're gonna search for internet sharing and select the option in the list. Now we're gonna be prompted with a couple of options, first of which being to turn on sharing. But as you can see, it won't let us do that just yet. The option is grayed out. But don't worry, we're gonna fix that in just a second. In this case, we want to share our Ethernet connection over Wi-Fi so that other devices can connect to it. So just make sure the from is set to Ethernet adapter. In my case, it's the USB adapter I told you about earlier in the video. And in terms of the destination, we're just gonna use Wi-Fi. It's gonna ask us for our username and password. And now we can start configuring our network. I would recommend leaving everything as it is, except for the name and the password, of course, but other than that, you don't need to change anything. We click OK, and as you can see, now we're finally able to enable the sharing option. Now we just click turn on, and we're done with this step. Now, as you can see, the icon in the menu bar changed and we can see Wi-Fi internet sharing is on, channel 36, and with that being said, the configuration is now complete. Now, if we go back to the Wi-Fi settings, you'll probably notice that it says not connected. And that's intended because we're not using Wi-Fi to connect ourselves to the Wi-Fi network, but to share our existing Ethernet network via Wi-Fi. Now, as you can see, if we go to settings, then Wi-Fi, now we have our MacBook Pro hotspot network. Everything okay, it's connected. Now we can go to apple.com just to make sure everything is loading properly. And it looks like it does, so that's all. Now, if you want to share your Wi-Fi network via Ethernet, that can be done as well. The process is similar, only instead of Ethernet as source, we're going to use Wi-Fi, and instead of Wi-Fi as destination, we're going to use our Ethernet adapter. Click turn on, click done, and that's pretty much it. Sharing your phone's carrier data connection should be pretty straightforward on a Mac if you're using an iPhone. You just go to the Wi-Fi menu, and if the phone is nearby with Bluetooth enabled, you should see it and you can connect to it. That assuming you don't get any errors like I did, once, twice, or many times. But you should eventually be able to connect and use your iPhone's data to share internet connection with the Mac. In case you only get errors like these, what worked for me was to log out and log back in, testing to make sure everything loads up properly, And we're done with this chapter as well. Now, if you want to use a data cable, you can do that too on the iPhone. Just connect the Mac and the iPhone, enable personal hotspot like you normally do, and you should be connected and ready to go. The device will be displayed as connected under System Settings, then Network. And once again, we're testing to make sure we have internet. And we do. Now you're probably gonna ask, okay, we can see you have an iPhone, you have a Mac, and they're meant to be together and work together as one, but can we use other phones, such as Android phones, to share their internet connection with the Mac? Well, yes, you can, but it's not gonna be exactly the same, meaning it's not gonna show up in the Wi-Fi menu. However, if that phone has USB tethering, which most Android devices do, all you have to do is connect the two using a USB cable, enable USB tethering on the Android device, and that's pretty much it. The device will show up in system settings under network on the Mac, just like any other device. In this particular case, as you can see, I'm using a Pixel 6 and it's working perfectly. Alright guys, that's been it. I hope you liked it, hope you found it useful, and if you haven't fallen asleep yet,
You fell asleep?
I hope to see you guys in the next one. See ya!